Hey everybody, welcome back to the Breathfire 3 walkthrough. Trying to think exactly everything that's going to happen in this video. I think this is, we need to go back to actually speak to the mayor of Rapala. Basically, we've finished the Shizu quest, I believe. And this boat is so clunky. It's kind of funny. Parch, my bad. Wow. It's not the mayor of Rapala, it's the mayor of Parch. I really should have finished these videos a few weeks ago when everything was a little more fresh, but alas, I did not. Alright. So here's the mayor. What? Yes, there is a way to get through to him. Yeah, feed him fish. Basically, you know, feed him what he doesn't want to eat, but he has a ton of, I guess. Yeah, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Mayor's assistant, who has apparently no name. All right, so you're gonna use one mackerel. Let's see how many Shaley seeds here. 15 seeds. And 1, 2, 3, 4 vinegar. And 1, 2, 2. Whoa, ho, hey-oh. How many was that? 7? 7 horseradish, I think. And then knead twice. If you watched the previous video, you know that the mackerel that you catch has to be between 68 and 70 centimeters long. Otherwise, you will not create the best. And I love, man, that scene is hilarious. Yeah, so it has to be the right length, otherwise you will not get the best reward from this side quest. I do not have all of the different rewards. You know, you get the shaman's ring is the best reward in my opinion anyway. So I don't ever bother, you know, doing this quest and getting anything else. So you know, I would just say everything else is pretty inferior. Compared to that shaman's ring. So all right, so this is how we get the the navigational charts to get to the legendary mariners shanty. East of the village, you'll have to do some searching. And yeah, I don't know. It's not that difficult to find. There you go. Shaman's ring. Bing, bang, boom. Cuts AP usage by, I believe it's 25%. I think at this point I already had a spirit ring from the fairy village. So, you know, if you went crazy with the fairy village like I did, then this quest is, you know, whatever. You can do whatever. It doesn't. You don't really need to go with the best reward, but you know me. I had to, because it's in my bloods. All right, so navigating this area here is kind of interesting. You can only go in the shallows, so I mean you can tell it's pretty obvious the shallow from the deep spots, and you're gonna want to sprint here. Use the sprint button or whatever. I think it's O. I think on the PS1 controller. And is there 3 treasures or is there 4? Here I just failed big time. Look at this. Heavy dagger. That thing is awesome. I love that dagger. Both the Ree and the main character can use it, and it has the frost property. So very good for if you're like me and you like to hang out in the volcano. Alright, so every obviously you're timed, so you're not going to be able to get all the items in one trip. So, you know, basically just let the timer run down and then you know, it'll kick you back, which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but whatever. You know, I don't know why you're really timed here. I guess it's kind of a fun little mini game. Or annoying if you're not very good at steering the boat like I am. I'm just terrible. There we go, 1 minute left. There's the Blizzard mail. I want to say that, again, the Blizzard mail can be obtained through the Fairy Village. So, I don't know. Kind of, that's still worth it, you know, if you're trying to get all the items in the game like I do. One other thing, the Heavy Dagger, I believe this is the only place in the game that you can get it. So if you want to have one for the main character and you have to copy it at the fairy shop. So that's what I did, actually. I believe right after this, I just went and copied one. Alright, so that's the actual goal, but we want to pick up this last treasure chest, and it is an ice shield. Not a big fan of the ice shield at all, actually. I feel like, you know, there's I know enough about the different areas in the game to know when I need to equip frost resistance or frost, you know, if I want to absorb some frost skills. So, again, in all honesty, I think I brought this up in my previous video, was I actually really like the protectors, which, you know, it goes in your offhand or whatever you want to call that slot, your shield spot. And I feel like they do a lot more for you. I mean, 50% status reduction or resistance to status change, as opposed to the 50% reduction to ice damage. You know, whatever. So here we are. And boy, this guy just looks weird. Like, not exactly what I expected from the legendary Mariner. It's a guild ship. What's the guild want with me? Alright. So this is the legendary Mariner. We've come here to obviously ask his help or advice. Alright. So there's a shocker. Alright. So that's pretty interesting. So we came here expecting, you know, to find a really good sailor with perhaps a boat that we could use to catch the sea, or to cross the sea, and instead we find what appears to be a pretty, I don't know, he looks like he's pretty old, and I don't know what kind of suit. It kind of looks like he's wearing a space suit to me. I don't know. That's what it looks like anyway to me. So he explains that, you know, he didn't cross the sea, or well, technically I guess he did, but he said he's a castaway. But you have to find a certain ship, the Black Sheep. Yup. I'm so bad. My impressions are terrible. Alright. You know it is the Black Ship. And that thing looks pretty cool. I mean, you know, if I was going to cross the Middle Sea, that's what I would want to cross it in. If you could get aboard it somehow. I think we'll find a way. I'm confident. Alright, so here we are. This was so weird. I don't remember this happening quite like this. So basically we fast forwarded to Momo apparently having an idea on how to get on the Black Ship, and so she just shoots it with her cannon. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like it makes that much sense. But as you can see here, it's obviously got some weapons. Zig, get us out of here. I'm kind of with Ree here, you know? I gotta be honest. Are you saying it's my fault? I mean, you know, worst case scenario is, you know, Momo hit something. I mean, she's got a cannon, right? You know, I don't know. It seems like a bad idea to shoot the ship that you're trying to use to cross the ocean, right? Is that not? It just seems kind of like a bad idea. Kind of counterproductive. Alright, so. What did Zig say there? Something. Oh, yeah, he makes you talk to all your. Makes you talk to your party. I think I tried that. I expected that the dialogue to actually continue would be just speaking to Nina, and that's not the case. It looks like you do have to talk to everybody. Poor Momo. What if we rammed it? There you go. Seems like a legit plan to me. I kind of feel like I should say I wonder what Momo's ratio of good ideas to bad ideas is. Because it seems like she's always got, you know, ideas on how to do something. I mean, you know, shooting the black ship obviously didn't work out. Wasn't the greatest idea. But ramming the black ship directly from behind apparently was a better idea. And here is this is pretty funny. I failed pretty hard. I did not do a very good job. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. There's one last thing. There actually is a protein in cucuis. I don't know how to say that guy's name. In the legendary Mariner's house. How about that? I'm just gonna say that. That's easier. Yeah, let's walk and let's just run into these walls. Let's do that. Let's do that. Look at this. I almost timed out here. That was so bad. I made it with like a split second to spare. Horrible. Alright. It's time for some target practice. I don't know why I did this. Why not, I guess? Because they were there. To get to the other side. That's why. To get to the other side of the ocean. Alright, so, that is kind of neat, though. It's kind of a neat little side story. So, you know, obviously the world is a little bigger than... What was I doing there? The world's bigger than we were kind of thinking. You know, I guess, I don't know, when I initially played this game, I didn't... You know, I had no idea what was on the other side, but I guess long story short, the black ship brings over machines from the other side of the ocean. So, you know, obviously we see a lot of the machines and whatnot in Junktown, and there's the big freighter there, and so on and so forth. But that is the black ship's purpose, and we will find out a little more about the black ship coming right up. And I think I just ran outside here just to save. I think I had some stuff to do. Oh, I believe this is the first time that you can actually get Diaz as a master. So that is actually the first thing I did. I just, you know, made a beeline right to her. And, of course, to get her as a master, you had to have selected the correct dialogue when she asks you if you, or, what you think of her normal form. And obviously, you have to tell her that you like her this way. So, and, if you don't, that's a shame, because she's got some of the best skills in the game. Actually, you know what? In all honesty, I don't really use her skills that much, even though they are fantastic. However, I feel that she's got the best stats for leveling your characters. And wow, my main character had really low agility at this point, so I wonder... Yeah, I'm only level 25, I guess. It's not too shabby. I'm a harsh mistress. Oh, awesome. So I think at this point I was ready to just move everyone over to Dias. I made the decision to, I guess I don't know if I mentioned how I've set up all my characters, but for the most part I was interested in getting more agility. The great thing about Dias is I believe she gives you... Oh man, I wish I had this open. I think she gives you a little hit to your health and your defense. But she gives you attack, intelligence, AP, agility, and I want to say strength. Or did I already say strength? I may have already said strength. I'm not sure. I'm going to look it up though real quick because I want to be sure. Nothing like that'll bother me. It'll bother me if I don't look again, because now it's been a couple of weeks since I played this, so things, information is not very fresh in my head. So I want to make sure that I'm not leading anyone astray. Okay. AP +3, power +1, agility +1, intelligence +3, HP and defense -3. So again, my intent with this playthrough was also to do a lot of, grinding for stat boosters. And in my opinion, the health, the life shards, as well as the proteins, which are the defense, are the easiest to get in the game. They're very, very, very easy. Very high steal rate from very, very easy to kill monsters. So that's why I did it this way. And again, I've stuck basically everyone under Dias because she only has reductions that are really easy to make up, but has some really, really great stat boosts. That agility is in my opinion the best of all of her stats, just because it is so difficult to get. And I made obviously a little trip right there back to Parch once I think I needed a little more cash. I think the first time I went there I was not very wealthy, so I wanted to pick up a few things. And here's a miss. Oh, and there's another miss. That looked like that was going to be a direct hit, and I just failed. There's a miss. Oh, I feel it. I can feel it coming on. Right. Go. There we go. So, all right. That's how you get onto the black ship. Just bounce off of it a few times. You'll get it. You'll get it like I did. That was pretty fail though. Excuse me. Back to the part shop there. I want to say that the Ruby... Oh my gosh. Ruby Scepter, is for sale there. And I like to have a couple of those just because it casts a fire spell for free. So if you plan on doing any amount of leveling in the... in Mount Zubla with the firemen and the firemen trick, you can just buy those instead of having to buy stacks of Molotovs. Is it cost effective? No, not really. The ruby scepters are very expensive, and Molotovs are relatively cheap. But I don't like running out, and I don't know. I like them. I just like doing it that way, I guess. So if you get on that ship, then I'll take you back to where I came from. Okay, so that's the other side of the story. Basically, once Cucus, whatever. I should just not even try. The legendary mariner tells you that if you can get onto the black ship, it'll take you to the other side, and it'll take you back to where it comes from. It is actually, I want to say, automated. So, I guess if you couldn't tell already, it seems semi. Oh, wow. Okay, so I did a ton of leveling. I am now level 36. Yeah, wow, I completely forgot about that. So that is where I did all my leveling, was right there, right in between. This I guess I made a cut in the video, where I cut out all the leveling. So, rather than make everybody sit through countless of hours at the volcano, obviously I just didn't. So yeah, that's a pretty decent. Oh, excuse me. Wow, that's a pretty decent level jump there, 25 to 36. So, all right, the black ship. This place is not too difficult. Let's see, what do we have here? I'm not sure if you're in platform 3. Can't sleep in the bed. I'm not sure if you absolutely have to have Momo. Yeah, you do. You have to have Momo here. I forgot. You do. Bolt, Archer, and Bolt. So these guys aren't anything new. I think these guys were actually on the freighter, where we pulled all the spare parts out of. Lucky strike. The Bolt Archers are a bit dangerous, especially if you're really low level, because they get those lucky strikes all the time. Boom. And again, so the bolts, just like they were before, are very, very, very agile. So it can be a little bit difficult to hit them every once in a while. Okay, yeah, here I'm just switching my gear up a little bit because coupons, yeah, those aren't going to do me much good in battle, huh? 3 spirit rings. So like I said, again, I spent a lot of time in the fairy village, got ivory charms like crazy. Had 2 heavy daggers, which, not really needed for this place. I don't think anything's weak against ice. But is that? Well, I think it's still the strongest dagger, I guess, for Ree anyway. Or I guess I went with the Cat's Bulger. Was that stronger? Wow, I guess I didn't see. Or maybe it was the same strength and it just made him faster or more agile. I'm not sure. Here. So these things are obviously they're programs. There's. And it said there was an error in program 3, I guess. So, I don't remember if I actually. Oh, here, I picked the wrong platform. Yeah. I think I was just hammering the accept button, and I accidentally selected program 1. And I wanted to try to, select a different one, but apparently you have to leave and go back, come back inside the room. Okay, so I guess now program 3 is needed. I think that when it says that there's an error in program 3, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you need to jump on it, or you need to take,
3. But the program, like if you actually look at those, it tells you, it's got a little explanation of how the platforms work. And basically what that means is it'll go to these different areas, and then it'll drop you off and you can get back in, and basically it makes a big loop, and each program takes you to specific spots. So if you don't want to spoil it for yourself, you can ride around on the platforms and just explore. But alright, so here's the main crane switch, and you need to turn that on because there's a spot later that we'll need that for. I think one of these I messed up, and I didn't explore it as much as I should have. Okay, so that ran the full circuit, and I think then you can actually switch it to something else and not necessarily have to step outside. Okay, so this is program 4. King Toadin. Oh, how appropriate. The sleepy. Which, if you can't tell, I am quite sleepy. So, just as soon as I finish this video, I am heading to bed. Fun fact of the day. I don't believe these things have anything like worth stealing. I guess I would suggest just crushing them down. Yeah, healing herb. Yeah, not gonna be worse. I put the sleepy to sleep. Just want to point that out. Good old Momo. Alright. Boom! Take that, deadly blade. Put him asleep again. Love that deadly blade. Again, I don't believe anything's really got elemental weaknesses in this place. So, in my opinion, it's best just to equip the main character with the deadly blade and go for crits instead of, exploiting. Well, I'd say exploiting weaknesses, but again, I don't think anything in here actually has an elemental weakness. Alright. And I think maybe this is where I screwed up. Yeah, I think I screwed up right there. I think I was supposed to go up and through that door. Or maybe not. Wait, now I'm confused. I don't know. Well, let's find out. Oh, yeah. There, I had the option again. I could have done it again and gone through that door. Alright. I assume I'm going to have to... Or I had to take that or use that program again, because I'm pretty sure I needed to go through that door up there. Yeah, and then I had to go, gotta go activate it again. Program 4. Kind of oh my god, and then I had to fight another battle. That's just great. That's just great. The world may as well just end now. Okay. Maybe I'm being a little melodramatic. Alright, let's hop on this bad boy again. So, I apologize for the extra, minute. Apparently, I just felt like I needed to pad this video. And... Alright, what do we got here? ID card stuck. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Give me that ID card. So the interesting thing, that's kind of... I want to know what's behind that door now. There was probably some super secret treasure in that door. And now we can't get to it. There's no way to open that up. It's pretty depressing, actually. Oh, man, I thought I was going to stop being melodramatic, but I guess not. Alright, anyways. Back on the platform one more time. Downstairs, back up again. Oh my gosh. So it looks like Program 3 and Program 4 are actually the only two programs that you actually need to run in this room. So, I don't know. Kind of lame, but it's the way it goes. All right, you know what? That is going to basically bring this video to a close. We are going to do all of the. There's a crane game. Yeah, I guess I'd call it a game. It's another mini game coming right up. It's kind of fun, kind of annoying at the same time. I don't know. It's a little time consuming. So, but you know, if you like playing crane games, then this one will probably make you happy. But all right. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But hope you're enjoying the videos, and we'll keep joining me for more. All right. Thanks for watching.